The 2022 Buffalo blizzard will be remembered as one of the most destructive storms in Buffalo's history, and although it was expected, no one could have foreseen just how bad it would get. The blizzard claimed many lives all over the city, with each community having their own story to tell. Due to storms of this magnitude being so rare, it is difficult to prepare for, so what would you do if you became stuck in these conditions, with visibility next to none and snow plummeting down all around you? This is exactly the predicament that Anndel Taylor found herself in. So what happened to her? Let's get into it. Andel was born to parents Wanda Brown Steele and Anndel Taylor in New Rochelle, New York on January the 13th, 2000. At an early age, her family moved to Charlotte, where she would spend most of her life. In Charlotte, she studied and graduated from West Mecklenburg High School and was an outstanding student. After graduating, Andel moved back to Buffalo to take care of her ill father. This is the type of person Andel was. She put others first and was a carer at heart. This is why she worked at Absolute Care as a dietary aide while studying at Bryant and Staten, a college in which she was expected to graduate from in 2023. Other than this, she loved going out with her friends and family and was described as a joy to be around who loved music, singing, and being a comedian. On the 23rd of December 2022, she had been working at Absolute Care and was just finishing off for the day. At this point, the Buffalo blizzard had been going strong for 4 days. On December the 19th, 5 days prior, the city of Buffalo were preparing for a snowstorm. Residents were informed, and the city gathered a small amount of first responders, as well as plows, salt spreaders, and ambulances, to withstand what they thought was going to be around 2 to 3 feet of snow. The city thought that they were prepared, but this was far from the case. Buffalo was about to see a very dangerous occurrence of violent winds and snow together, and by December the 23rd, winds of up to 70 miles an hour were recorded. On the evening of the 23rd, Andel was finishing her shift at Absolute Care and was getting ready for the drive home. The weather was horrific, snow was plummeting down, and winds were fierce, but she wasn't far from home, so decided to brave the drive anyway, as it definitely wasn't ideal conditions to walk. She set off and managed to get within a 6-minute drive of her house, when her car became stuck in the snow. Andel then sent the first text of the night to her family group chat at 4:15 PM, saying she was stuck in the snow. She also sent the following video. As you can see in the video, her windshield is completely covered in snow and visibility isn't great. She had only just moved to the area, so didn't have any friends to call. Her family was understandably worried about her, but they were in Charlotte, so were unable to help out. They kept in constant contact with her, and the next text came at 6:39 PM, which read, "Been here since 3. The car I'm driving, muffler damn near on the ground already. Then, snow up to the tyres. I'm mad irritated." Her family asked if she had heating, and if help was on the way. She replied back with, "I've been in and out shoveling. Just called the fire department and they're sending a cop to me. I don't know how long that's going to take." At this point, the family were in good spirits, joking around and happy to hear that help was on the way, although no one knew how long it would take, but they were initially relieved. Andel waited to be rescued. Snow was piling up around her car, and she was now unable to open her door. At around 8:30, a relative messaged her asking if help had arrived. It hadn't. Andel was still stranded, now stuck in the car. She replied, "It looks like I'm going to sleep here. I don't know how long the gas will last. I'm livid. My door damn near covered." This obviously worried her family. How had a rescue team not arrived? Andel told her sister that the police had been dispatched, but got stuck on the way, and were unable to get to her. The police then put her on hold. She remained on hold for the hour and told herself if it wasn't here by 11, she would try and get out and walk home. But the weather just got worse. At 9:37 PM, she sent a text message which read, "They don't give a fuck, man. I'm talking to them now, so I know how to go about the night. If the car stay running in the morning, I'm going to walk." She then tried to open the door of the car, but told her sister that she couldn't and it was difficult to do so. The police never showed up. At 11:56, she decided that she would sleep in the car as snow was piled all around the car and she couldn't get out. If she was to walk, snow would be up to her waist. She thought the safer option was to stay. Andel sent her final text message saying, "Walk when I wake up," and went to sleep, but Andel never woke up. The next morning, her family hadn't heard anything of her and were understandably worried sick. By 10:30 am, the family began making appeals on social media and saw that she was still outside on Track My iPhone. The police still didn't send anyone, and at 9 p.m. that day, a passerby spotted Andel in her car and called the police. It still took the police all day to get to her car, but once they got to her car, they found Andel dead in the driver's seat. The woman who found Andel claimed that during the time it took the police to come, the woman was able to get in touch with her family members after learning about their search on social media. Although at first many believe she died from hypothermia, she actually died from carbon monoxide poisoning after snow had blocked her exhaust. People were outraged that the police never told her about this whilst on the phone to her. Comments flooded social media saying, "I wish police would have warned her about the exhaust when she called." Another said, "Broke my literal existence seeing this is heartbreaking." And another said, "You don't even know that you have saved so many people. I never knew not to leave a car on covered in snow. Thank you for sharing your story." The family of Andel claimed that she would still be alive if the city was better prepared. The overall death toll in Buffalo was 47 people. Local officials hit back at the claims that they weren't prepared enough by saying, "Everything that could have been done in the lead up to the storm and during the storm was done. But personally, I still feel that they could have done more to help Andel, or at least warned her of keeping her engine idle as snow piled up, as I believe this is something many people wouldn't even think about in the moment." One person that knew her said, "She was like a light. She was a rare person. She was loyal, helpful, would give you the shirt off her back. She never gave up. She was a fighter. She'll truly be missed." Her sister set up a GoFundMe to help with the funeral costs, where she stated she was on her way back home from work and ended up stuck in her car for hours/days, which caused the snow to continue to build up on her car, causing her to be unable to get out. I will leave this in the comments. It sounded like the world lost a good person, and she is obviously very missed. Let me know what you think in the comments. Could the police have done better? And as always, take care and thank you for watching.